The Wriggling Worm by Andreas Stubenrauch. The wriggling worm was restless. He sat on an old tree stump and dreamed of a better life, a life as a famous comic book character. He had always had a fascination with comic books and dreamed of becoming one of the heroes himself. Thanks to nature, it was given to him that he could change the color of his body at any time. He knew he would never look like the other heroes, but still wanted to make his dreams come true. So he set out to make his dream come true. He wandered around many different cities looking at the comics he could find. He watched how the heroes on the page acted and tried to imagine what it would be like if he were one of them. He also thought about his appearance. He thought about what colors he might have and what items would make him a real comic book character. Finally, he came to the conclusion that he could be his own comic book character. He would just be himself, a little worm with a big dream. The little worm now had a plan. He imagined what he would look like and what clothes he would wear. He thought about what special abilities he might have and how he would behave, as Spider-Man, Batman, or as Mr. America. After he had planned everything, he made his way to a comic book studio. He introduced himself to the boss and told him about his dream. The boss was immediately enthusiastic about the little worm and his idea and decided to help him. He hired him, and together they developed a character that resembled the little worm. They gave him a special look and a unique character. Now it was time to publish the character. The little worm became a well-known cartoon character, so the next idea came to him right away. He would publish his own comic book about his adventures. So he set out to find a publisher willing to publish his story. He was lucky and found a publisher who was willing to publish his comic book. When his comic book was finally published, it became a huge success. Children from all over the world bought it and read it. The little worm became a well-known and beloved comic book hero. But the worm wanted more than just to be famous. He wanted to do good and make a difference. So he began to support various projects that would help people. With his appearance as Spider-Man in the children's hospital, he pulled the little ones out of their bleak everyday lives and let them dream a little too. He set up a foundation to help people in need, and he set out to help others. The little worm had made it. He had realized his dream and managed to be a hero for many children. His comic book had not only entertained children, but had also done a lot of good. He became a movie star and received an Oscar. He also became known beyond borders as a rapper and was even nominated for the presidential office. But with all his fame and ambition, the hype around his person was too much for him. He donated his now enormous wealth to all those in need. He preferred to use his fame for the most important thing in this world, the preservation of our Earth. He spent a lot of time getting used to his new role. With a lot of courage and determination, he entered the world and became an environmentalist. He solved every problem that came his way and saved many animals, the sea, and contributed to the improvement of the air. The little worm had made it and proved that no matter how small you are, you can make your dreams come true.